Hi everyone, I'm with Mac Bello, and I'm one of you guys who have pre-ordered the Model 3, and I have had mine delivered on December 28, 2018, just in time to benefit from the federal tax incentive before the December 31st deadline. Therefore, being a Massachusetts resident, I was experiencing my first snowstorm with the Model 3, and I'm sharing with you a few things on what to expect from the freezing temperature. The following things are to keep in mind and some preventive steps to take before making any damage to your brand new electric vehicle. If your Model 3 has been sitting in the cold during or after the snowstorm, you may be having difficulty waking the system up with the app on your phone. And I'm not sure if it was the phone which was acting up with poor signal or if it is the Wi-Fi or the Bluetooth having a hard time connecting with the car. I've gotten closer to the car and the phone signal was still buffering and I could never wake the system up. There was one thing left for me to do, and it was to physically walk to the car and manually pull the door handle with the phone on my person. But remember that when the temperature is below zero, the door handle will not open even if it weren't electronically operated. If you also need to be careful not to damage the motor or of the external rearview mirror when it's frozen as well. Therefore, opening the door would not be the first thing to do under this condition, since the mirrors will automatically open up. You will need to scrape all the ice around the window's trim as well as around the exterior mirror, including the wipers, to avoid breaking the motors. You also need to make sure that your wipers are off before turning on the car, as they are very expensive to replace. I took an extension cord with a hair dryer, which I use an electrical tape to prevent the connecting part of the cord from getting wet should the cable fall in the snow. Safety is first. And I use the hair dryer to melt the ice around the window trim, since opening the door will also bring the window down a bit. We all know that a freezing window could easily result in breaking the motor that powers it up or down. I did the same for the door handles as well as the charging port. Then I made sure to remove all the snow around the wipers. Once I was able to open the doors, I then used the 15 inches screen system in the car to turn on climate control and warm up all the seats in the car. I also turned on all the window defrosters while I was removing snow off the car. Your car is brand new, and you certainly don't want to scratch the paint on your car. I suggest using your glove to remove the snow instead of scraping it with anything hard. After I finish shoveling the snow, I step in the house, and it is then I use my phone to turn off everything and lock the car up. The next morning, I use my phone to start the car and turn on climate control again, just so I can warm up the car and prep it for when I will be using it. There you have it. These are the things you can do when there's a snowstorm or when it's icy cold to open your car door and not to damage the motors that operate your wipers and mirrors. I hope these tips will serve you, and if you like what you see, subscribe to my channel for more on the Model 3 in my next videos. Thank you for watching on camera, and I'm with Mac Bello. Until the next time.